Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be doing a review of these 1v1 fight gear, old school style Flores inspired training gloves. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so today we have these 1v1 fight gear, old school custom Flores style training gloves. We'll do a close-up weigh-in and review on. And these are a custom pair I ordered through 1v1 that are a little different than their PTE training gloves or Pro Trainer Elites, in the fact that they use foam and horsehair to kind of give it more of a old school broken in feel. And like all authentic 1v1 products, these gloves are manufactured here in the United States. Full genuine leather construction, just a beautiful glove. I decided to go with this light blue metallic with silver and gold. So I have a split thumb there. It says 1v1 fight gear. C squared is actually embroidered, which is stitched into the leather, which is nice to see. It's not heat transfer. You do have a flat cuff on the back that uses this silver leather. Rotating over to the palm side, you can see it has a black leather attached thumb. Double stitching, medium-sized grip bar right there. Gold piping around the thumb. Gold, that light blue piping on the palm side. Nice long laces, high quality laces. They're not the cheap style. And I'd say about a ½ inch of padding inserted on the palm right there, almost to the thumb piping right there. And the same kind of padding right here on the outside edge to give you support. And about 3/4 inch of padding that has nice firm density on the back of the hand. You guys have this nice satin liner on the inside that's really comfortable, with the 1v1 tag on the inside of the gloves, also indicating that the gloves are made here in the United States. And then you do have that light blue piping around the cuff of the glove. Show you the other side, just have them next to each other. Just beautiful looking gloves, very compact. Again, these are 12 ounces, and you can see the consistency has more of a medium to soft consistency. So that horsehair really gives you that nice pop that you're looking for, but the foam that they use in here also gives you that level of protection you're looking for in a training glove so you don't injure your hands. But I definitely like the fact that 1v1 inserted that horsehair to give you a little bit more of a visceral feel when you're making contact with the surface that you're hitting. So you're kind of getting a good balance between feedback and pop as well as protection. So let's go ahead and put these on the scale, see how much these weigh. Hopefully they're right at 12 ounces like they're advertised at. So this is the right glove. Let me change the unit from grams to ounces. There you go. So the right glove is right at 11.8, so almost on the dot. And the left glove is right at 11.7, so almost at 12 ounces, exactly, pretty much on par with each other weight-wise. So it's good to see that the gloves are pretty accurate when it comes to weight, and just a beautiful looking glove. So let's go ahead and do the review. Hey, what's up guys? Carlo here, and today I'm excited to... Hey, what's up guys? Carlo here, and today I'm excited to bring you guys a review of these 1v1 say anytime, then there's a police that drives by, then you got a fire ambulance that drives by. Fuck. Hey, what's up guys? Carlo here, and today I'm going to be doing a review of these 1v1 fight gear, old school Flores inspired training gloves. I got mine in this beautiful light blue metallic silver and gold with the silver palm, 12 ounces, a lace up, and this is a very beautiful compact glove. I got some custom embroidery done. And 1v1, if you're not familiar with them, is a company based out of Florida that is veteran owned, and one of the very few companies, if not the only, maybe one other company like John Gollum, that actually manufactures the gloves here domestically in the United States and doesn't outsource their gloves to be made like in Pakistan or China. So it's really rare to find a company that makes it here, and they really make high quality products. I did a review and I actually ranked the top 10 boxing gloves, and I actually ranked the PTE as my #1 glove for various reasons: quality, fit, finish, feel, the performance of the glove, basically the total package with it. And these gloves are awesome as well. The main key difference in this is the hand mold's a little bit different than their Pro Trainer Elites, and they also use horsehair rather than the 4-layer of the open and closed cell foam they use in the PTE gloves. So these gives you a little bit more feedback, a little bit more of a visceral feel, especially if you're using this for like pad work, hitting the heavy bag. You definitely get more of a sensation that you're really landing and getting that nice popping feeling that a lot of people like to feel when they use boxing gloves. Now these gloves, you can see, have a more sleeker, compact profile, being a 12-ounce glove. You can see it does have the 1v1 Fight Gear logo on the back that's heat transferred. And then I love how you have your own customized script on here. You can actually choose the font, and I decided to kind of go with this cursive script. I thought it'd look pretty clean that way, but it's in gold, so C squared right there. You do have a silver flat cuff on the back, as well as that light blue piping down below. Rotating to the thumb side, you do have the split thumb with the gold and the silver. Black leather attached thumb. Everything on here is genuine leather, no synthetics on this glove whatsoever. So definitely like that. I like how they add that piece of reinforcement right here where the leather kind of overlaps for the attached thumb. You also have a medium-sized grip bar that's nice and firm, double stitching throughout. This piping is really nice right here on the palm side. More double stitching. About a 1/2 inch of medium density foam that goes right about here. So you have that whole sliver of foam on this side, as well as on the other side where the thumb is at, and stops right where the gold, this gold seam is, or should I say the gold piping for the thumb is at. Nice long white laces right here. That gives you a nice amount of length to wrap around your hand to secure your wrist into place. Inside uses this really nice silky feeling satin liner that's really comfortable, feels really cool when you put your hand into it. And you also have the tags that indicate that these gloves are indeed made here in the United States. And also has like the 1v1 logo on the inside tag right there. The back of the wrist, I would say, has about 3/4 inches of padding on the back. So you get a really nice locked in feel when you slide your hand into these gloves. Quality wise, these gloves are fantastic. I definitely put it up there with Winning and Fly when it comes to glove quality. In my mind, Winning, Fly, Reyes, for the most part, there's some gloves as of lately that Reyes has had issues with, but and like 1v1 are some of the top, if not the top dogs when it comes to just an overall package and presentation of their gloves. You know, from the feeling of putting your hand into it, the quality, when you kind of hold the glove up and you're kind of looking at it, looking at the stitching, the piping, just looking at the whole package, making sure that the cuts are clean. You know, the leather looks really good. There's no imperfections. It's a nice high quality leather. It feels nice and thick. It has a really nice feel of the grain, the leather grain that comes through. And you can just really feel it. I mean, the same thing you do with Winning and Fly. Fly kind of reminds me of like an Italian leather bag, like an expensive European purse. That's the kind of leather you get. It's a little bit more softer, supple feeling, where these feel a little bit more thicker, more durable feeling, where Winning feels a little more kind of like sleek feeling, if that's kind of the way I describe it. So these are definitely up there when it comes to the quality, like Winning and Fly, both in terms of the craftsmanship and just the overall materials they use. And the fact that they're made here in the States, you're getting a product is more of a custom product. You're not getting like a mass-produced glove that's made by Everlast or Rival or RDX or whatever. Not to compare those brands with this one, but you kind of get what I'm getting at when you're getting this kind of glove. So you can see the leather looks great. I love the metallic on this. I've been using these gloves for about a week now, and the metallic color looks great on these. You know, you can see it looks really nice here on the thumb. The stitching is done nicely. You can see he did a really good job of reinforcing the thumb. Metallic leather on the palm looks great. It's not a different grade of leather that they use on the back of the hand, so everything is all the same grade leather. Sometimes you'll get companies that use a different cut of leather for this palm side. That's usually cheaper or kind of a synthetic material. And then on the back of the glove where you have your striking surface, they use genuine leather, but you kind of get a mismatch of different types of materials, where this uses everything the same. So the stitching looks great. The double stitching on the palm looks really good. Piping on the thumb looks good. foam on the wrist looks really nice. Holes are all punched out nicely for the laces to go through. Piping on the wrist looks good. You can see they cut it nicely. Everything is stitched down properly. You know, all the foam on the back of the wrist looks really clean. And the glove is very well balanced. You can see there it's not a top heavy glove. I can just grab it right here at the end of the cuff and it stays relatively straight. So the weight distribution throughout the glove is very nice. You don't have it to where everything is front or rear loaded on this glove. So great weight distribution. Metallic colors look really good. And just overall a very beautiful build. You can see the stitching on the edges looks real clean as well. Leather is tucked nicely underneath, bonded to the foam and the horse here, so it looks great. Now the comfort of the glove, sliding this on in here, glove feels really nice. Now there's one thing, if I had to critique on this glove, and it doesn't really affect me so much, I would be somebody with longer fingers or at least a longer thumb. When I make a fist with this, I notice that my finger is touching the tip of this thumb compartment. So obviously it has an attached thumb here, so when I make a fist, you can see it kind of pulls down on the thumb, which is a good thing because if you're using these for sparring, if you go with like a larger 14 or 16 ounce size, last thing you want to do is for your thumb to jam into somebody's eye. But that being said, if you have a longer thumb than me, then you might have an issue with your thumb jamming into this. So if you do order these gloves, make sure to let them know like, hey, I have a little bit larger hands. Maybe give them the dimensions of your fingers so that you don't have an issue with your thumb being too long and you get some discomfort with your thumb jamming into the tip here. So that's one thing I noticed. The thumb itself though is comfortable, feels great, runs nice and parallel with the glove. No issues with the piping digging in or getting that kind of that numbness feeling that you get when the piping is too tight right here at the bottom of your thumb. You know, the wrist support feels really good. Grip bar placement's nice and the finger compartment is nice and deep. One thing I love what they do is they actually add a roll of neoprene right here on the fingertip so that you get an extra grip. Aside from this grip bar, you get your fingers can grip onto this little piece of neoprene and you can really roll your fingers over to make an excellent fist. And of course the broken in feel of the glove. They're aiming to kind of go with a little bit more of a softer feeling, Mexican style Flores glove with the horse here. So you can see, even though I've used this for about a week now, even when I got these out of the box, they were pretty well broken in, and I put in a lot of rounds on the heavy bag with this, but you can see these are a really nice, soft, pliable feeling glove. So definitely like that. Now, protection and performance, I actually like the most out of these gloves. I actually love the most out of these gloves. The blend of the horsehair and the layered foam that they use in here, you get an excellent feeling, and you can see that the punch surface kind of flattens out upon impact. So you don't get any kind of roll or sliding off your target. Everything lands nice and flush on those two front knuckles, and it compresses down nicely on the foam to where you feel each shot come through, but it deadens the blow, so you don't feel like any sore knuckles or knuckle pain. And they've done a really nice job of really formulating the horsehair with the foam to kind of give you the best of both worlds. So that's probably my favorite thing about this glove, is just that feeling you get when you land a good shot on the heavy bag. And I'm using this on my nozzle 135 pound heavy bag, and for a 12 ounce gloves, I mean, I can go 12 rounds on the heavy bag easy. No issues with my hands hurting, my wrists hurting, my knuckles having any pain. I take these gloves off and my hands feel good, so, and I can continue my day. So definitely the protection performance is there. You know, the wrist feels really good. It doesn't feel like it's too wide, like the cuff is too, you know, flat and wide out. So I definitely like the fact that it feels like a really nice complementary glove to my hand. It doesn't feel like something that's kind of extra or feels uncomfortable and I don't want to use it. So definitely an excellent glove when it comes to the comfort, keep in mind the thumb, you know, the actual performance of the glove, being able to really roll your finger to make a nice deep fist. It has pretty much everything that you're looking for when it comes to that. Now price, now this is going to be the big one. When it comes to these kind of gloves, like 1v1 winning these gloves, if you're getting the Pro Trainer Elite versions, which are on their website, start at $375 with free shipping here in the United States. I don't know if that includes international. For anything custom, it's $450. So, you know, the gloves are not cheap or, you know, by any means. They're definitely a higher end glove. They are definitely more expensive, but again, you kind of get what you pay for. It's just like any of the higher end products. You're going to pay a premium price, but you're also getting a premium product like this one. If you do have the money for it, or if you're saving up, I definitely think it's worth it, in my opinion. If you're looking to get yourself a pair of gloves that's going to last a long time, and it's going to be your all-around go-to glove, and you just want to get something really good, treat yourself. Maybe it's your birthday, your anniversary, whatever it may be, whatever occasion it may be, and you want to use your hard-earned money and get yourself a pair of gloves. I definitely challenge you to try a pair of these 1v1 gloves. As far as the stock colors go, it's a little different than traditional websites in the fact that Jason, the owner with 1v1, has like his black and white Pro Trainer Elites. He has some, I think, red, black, and blue ones on there. But everything is pretty much one-off. They're custom, really, if you think about it. There's not really like stock colors and you click on add to your basket and what size. You actually have to email or call them, tell them what size you want. So you can, I'm assuming you can go anywhere from between 8 ounces all the way to like 18, maybe even 20 ounces, just depending on the size you want to go for. And he can create that glove for you at that price point. So if you're looking at getting a custom glove, 16 ounces, 14 ounces, you want custom colors, it's going to run you $450, but you have, full customization of your glove, and you get yourself a beautiful one-off product that'll last you a long time. So if you guys have any questions or comments, make sure you guys leave them down below in the comments box. As usual, I'll put the link in the description box where you can find these 1v1 gloves. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.